What if every atom in your body is a tiny black hole, a microcosmic vortex tethered to infinity? Imagine the universe isn't something outside you, but something within you. Not metaphorically, not symbolically, but literally. This isn't the poetry of mystics, though they've whispered it for millennia, but an idea rooted in the daring theories of modern physics. According to the theories of renowned physicist Nassim Haramein, the nucleus of every atom might contain a black hole. Tiny beyond comprehension, yet infinitely potent, these atomic black holes could hold the gravitational forces that shape reality itself. They don't just bind matter together. They could be the very conduits through which existence expresses itself. Your body, then, isn't merely in the universe. It is the universe, folded inward upon itself, a fractal echo of the grand design. This changes everything. If every atom in your body functions as a holographic representation of the whole, you're not merely connected to the cosmos, you are the cosmos. Every piece of you inherently resonates with every other part of existence through an intricate quantum field, a vast and interconnected web that underpins all reality, transmitting energy, information and influence across space and time. This isn't merely abstraction or philosophy. It's a perspective rooted in the evolving understanding of cosmic entanglement, though some might still see it as speculative. Think of it like this. When you pluck a string on a violin, the sound reverberates not just through the instrument, but into the surrounding space, blending with other vibrations. You're the violin, the strings, the surrounding air, and the melody all at once. Your atoms hum with the blueprint of the cosmos, encoding not just your physical form, but the very patterns that structure existence. You're not just stardust, as the saying goes. You're a fractal of infinity, an endless reflection of the universal whole. What does this mean for the soul? If the atoms in your body are tiny black holes, storing infinite information, then the soul may not be an ephemeral wisp floating somewhere beyond the tangible. Instead, it could be the quantum field that orchestrates these atomic symphonies, a vast intelligence weaving your physical form and consciousness together. The soul, then, is not localized. It's not trapped in your brain or your heart, but exists as an all-encompassing presence, simultaneously within and beyond you. Like a conductor guiding an orchestra, it organizes the infinite potential of your atoms into the coherent experience you call self. This view also redefines reincarnation. If your atoms are reservoirs of infinite information, they might retain energetic imprints of every experience, not just from this life, but from countless lifetimes. These imprints could form a cosmic memory bank, accessible to the soul as it weaves itself into new forms. Reincarnation, then, isn't about a soul hopping from one body to another, but about the soul's infinite capacity to replay and remix the symphony of existence. Each life is a new melody, built from the themes of what came before, yet utterly unique. But the soul doesn't just connect your atoms to one another, it connects you to everything else. The quantum field that binds your being is the same field that binds the stars, the oceans, the trees, and the strangers you pass on the street. This is the great secret of the soul as a universal connection. It's not your soul, not in the possessive sense. It's a thread in the infinite tapestry of existence, simultaneously individual and collective. When mystics speak of unity, of oneness, they're pointing to this reality. You're not an isolated wave in a vast ocean. You're the ocean, momentarily expressing itself as a wave. And if the soul is the field, then consciousness, your awareness, your thoughts, your choices, is its creative power. Conscious creation isn't just about visualizing your dreams into existence. It's about recognizing that every thought and action ripples through the quantum fabric, shaping reality at every level. You're not just reacting to life, you're co-creating it. Your desires, your fears, your beliefs, all of these are threads in the vast web of existence, weaving the world into being. This endless act of creation is where the concept of eternal evolution emerges. If your atoms are black holes, infinite in potential, then so are you. The soul's journey isn't about reaching a final destination or achieving perfection. It's about exploring infinite possibilities, diving into the depths of existence to uncover ever new facets of itself. Each moment, each lifetime, each experience is a step in this endless dance of becoming. And the destination? There is none, because the journey itself is the purpose. So what does this mean when we bring God into the picture? If every atom is a black hole connected to an infinite field, then God is not an external being or entity watching from above. God is the infinite field itself, the boundless potential that gives rise to all things. The Hermetics called it the All. Physicists might call it the unified field. Whatever the name, it's not something separate from you. It's the essence of everything, including you. God isn't just infinite potential. God is infinite experience. Every moment of your life, every thought, every sensation is God experiencing itself through you. In this sense, God is also the holographic architect. The universe isn't random, it's a masterpiece, a fractal design where every part contains the whole. Your atoms reflect this grand design, making you a living, breathing expression of divine geometry. And God as the architect isn't static. Creation isn't something that happened once in a distant past. It's happening now, always, eternally. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart, is an act of divine creation. But perhaps the most profound realization is that God is love, not as an emotion, but as the force of connection that binds all things. If your atoms are connected to every other atom through the quantum field, then love is the fabric of existence itself. It's the recognition of unity beneath apparent separation, the pull that draws all things back to their source. Yet God remains the great mystery. Even as we unravel these threads, as we glimpse the infinite through science and spirituality, there's always more beyond. The essence of God, of existence, is inexhaustible, forever unfolding, forever inviting us deeper. So where does this leave you? Here's the paradox. You are a piece of God realizing itself. Yet you are not God in the egoic sense. To claim I am God as a badge of superiority is to miss the point entirely. The truth humbles more than it inflates. To realize you are God is to see that so is everything else. The leaf on the tree, the ant on the ground, the stars in the sky, all are divine. The boundaries dissolve, leaving only awe and gratitude. This understanding invites a shift from ownership to stewardship. You're not here to dominate or control, but to care for and nurture the expressions of divinity around you. Recognizing the illusion of separation fosters compassion and reverence. You see yourself not as a lone entity, but as part of an infinite web, each thread vital to the whole. Gratitude becomes your anchor. Instead of seeking to claim divinity, you live in wonder at the miracle of existence. Every moment, every breath becomes a prayer of thanks. And through this gratitude, you learn from the wisdom of spiritual traditions that have pointed to these truths for centuries. The mystics, the sages, the poets, they've all sung the same song. Divinity isn't something you achieve, it's something you remember. And what's the ultimate expression of this remembrance? Service. To know you are divine is to know that so is everyone else. In serving others, in lifting them up, you honor the divine within them and within yourself. Service isn't an obligation, it's the natural outpouring of a heart aligned with truth. So where do we go from here? We let the walls fall away. We dismantle the boundaries that keep us small and isolated. We remember that we are not separate from the cosmos, from one another, or from God. We are the infinite, expressing itself as the finite. And in this remembrance, we find not just knowledge but liberation. This is the initiation. To see the divine in all things, and to live as a conscious co-creator in the great unfolding mystery of existence. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.